Hello, and welcome back. And you are keeping on with Mr. Naviton on this challenge run of King's Bounty 2 uh, on the hardest difficulty. And we left off here. We turned in the quest with the monster in the ruins, and so we just got done talking to Prim, and so now we are gonna move on and head up the hill here, and we are in Marcella. And so we have a couple quests here. We've got to do the Illyrian chicks. We got to go find all of those, and then we have the amulet. Now we're gonna go give it back to Kerr after that, and then we're gonna venture out. So we still got the conspirator's house and the marketplace quest to do. So we're going to do that as well. So lots going on. All right, we're going to get this new quest from Pete. So let's talk to him.
Excuse me, sir. Where's the refugee camp?
Refugee camp? Do I look like someone who gives a fig about such trifles?
There's no need to get angry. Such behavior isn't becoming of a city official.
As far as I know, the prince is yet to appoint someone to take charge of the refugees. Me, I'm in charge of the cisterns and that blasted aqueduct.
Didn't a dragon crash into the aqueduct about 50 years ago? What is it this time? Wyverns? Griffins?
It's old and magical to boot. Few people even understand how it works. I thought this master who studied at the Mage school would fix things. But that idiot Eugene hasn't been any help at all. It's been 8 days already. The reserves are running low. The cisterns will be empty in a week. What can that lazy bum be thinking?
We're going to go scope that out. We'll find out here very, very shortly. All right. On our way up the hill, we're going to take a little dip in this area here. There's a chest right back here. Grab it. It's got a little bit of mana to it. Alright, I said that when we get to the second map of the Crown Lands, that we would switch, the Crown Lands, that we would switch to Anarchy units only. Well, here is our first recruiter that has Anarchy units. So you can see he's got wolves. But he also has raiders, which, as a passive skill, he is a robber. And the reward of the victory in battle is increased by 3%. So, very, very, very good. Especially when resources are limited in the beginning of the game. We need all the gold that we can get. So we're going to get 2 of those guys. Then brigands. They are robbers as well, so they have the same passive ability. So we're going to get 5. You can have a total of 10 of these guys in your unit if your leadership is high enough. So number cannot exceed 10. And as far as the raiders go, the number cannot exceed 4. Okay. All right, now we're going to keep moving on. Here's our first.
What does everything else cost? If a single chick goes for 50 gold.
So we got our first Illyrian chick. A chest here. Let's go back. Here's a flashy book. So like I said, you want to read all the flashy books and scrolls because you just don't know which one you're going to get XP from. There's a scroll there. Like this one. This one we want.
The work of Phegius, the chronicler. I wonder how many of his own embellishments he added in.
Okay, so we just went to level 5. And let's look at the talent wheel real quick. So there are two early skills that we want to acquire. One is being glory, so we can get the extra leadership bonus. And the second one is in the finesse side, and we want to get bookworm 1, 2, and 3. So that spell research and upgrades require 10% less mana. So that's a way to resource manage right there. One more quick thing. So you can see right now we have 4 finesse points and we only have 2 order points. And so we need to get those to each of those to 8 to get those 2 skills that we want. So the game, in my mind, is in 3 parts. You have the early, the mid, and then the late. Let's go down by this tavern, see if there's anything down in here.
Quite often lately. Didn't you just get married?
Early being levels 1 through 10, mid being 11 through 21, 22-ish, and then late game being about 22 to 30. So you cap at 30. There's a pouch of gold right there. That's what I was trying to grab. Okay, scroll. And here's Tweet. We want to talk to him.
You must be Magistrate Tweet.
Ah, can it really be you? Everyone I know is talking about the wonderful trick you played at their grand assembly. Well done, very well done indeed. I wonder where you found that elf. You looked every bit like a genuine scryer.
If that was a trick, then I'm Ulagi's mother. Your friend Cutter, though, seems quite fond of bad jokes.
What are you implying? I am blameless before the law.
Cutter, who calls himself your friend, refuses to give up a certain item I need. This Illyrian bird is worth more than that hard-headed thug entirely. On top of that, the chicken question was meant for the royal kitchen, and Prince Adrian in particular.
The chick is for Prince Adrian? Why, that changes everything. Of course, I don't want to deprive the prince of his meal. I'll take care of this misunderstanding in a jiffy. I'll send word to Cutter and explain everything. And let me get you something for your trouble. Just a moment. What have I got in my pockets?
Okay, so we could take the Priceless Chicks quest and do the Anarchy side of it, but we are not. We're going to do the Order side.
Wait a moment. As I recall, you were sent by Prince Adrian. Isn't that right?
That depends on what you want.
There's this delicate business, and its resolution would serve the interests of the crown. Flavius the Wisecracker is missing. He's no ordinary man, but a courtier acting as an assistant to the king, the prince, and the royal counselor Montier himself. Flavius writes their speeches, you see, and the text of their decrees. That man handles words with the agility of a juggler. The magistrates find him very useful indeed. But Flavius has been missing for 3 days now, and I need him urgently. Business of utmost royal importance, I assure you.
Gone today, here tomorrow, I'm sure. Creative people, the young ones especially, are prone to wander.
He's not particularly young. He recently mentioned he's about to begin his most significant work yet. He spoke of some inconceivable revelations. He seemed agitated as well. He was mumbling something about a swan song, a terrible truth, planning to visit some ancient ruins. I've known Flavius for a long time. Please, find him if you can and bring him back to Marcella. The magistrature will pay you for your trouble, of course.
Okay. Will do. We will look into that Swan Song quest line.
We replaced the crystal, but the man is draining away.
Book
Geomancy-wise,
10 XP.
That's a good view.
Yeah,
First time in capital?
it is pretty cool. Okay, here's a second
Tastes
chick.
like chicken.
Do you believe in that blight nonsense too? No.
Alright, let's grab the mana from the mana crystal. Right, here's a scroll. Scroll, it's slow. I don't remember if there's a chest back here. Yes, there is. See, sometimes you gotta spend time in the weeds to get the goods. Okay, so let's go back down the path. And we are gonna go grab another chick.
Loyal subjects of the king,
This is the
in the name of his royal majesty, King
Oh,
Claudius.
First time
beauty
in
of
capital?
beauty. You've stolen my heart.
Yeah, that other chick is
What
right
are you
here.
doing here? Why are the floors still dirty?
It's not my fault, my lady.
Okay, and then back down the steps. And so we grab the iron rod from Tabor. And so let's go return that iron rod to him. We can grab Trigger. It's just a short distance though. Okay. Alright, he's right here.
Get up, artisan. I have your new cane.
What am I gonna do with that? Do I look like I can carry an iron cane around all day? I've been using a special ointment to soothe my leg. I'm waiting for it to kick in right now. Get it? Kick in? Ha! That piece of iron is for the press that prints the clay tablets. The old one's broken. Be a dear. Help me with the rest. You'll see the groove from the cane right away. When the work starts up again, I'll make you golems like you've never seen.
The cane is the answer. Come on, you
Okay.
brainless place.
Wow, look at that. He got up.
That
Yes! Now we can finally get to work. Our warehouse is full of blank golems because we weren't producing any command tablets.
It is precisely for the golems that I'm putting in all this effort. Are they for sale?
Of course, whether it's for spinning an elevator wheel, printing tablets, or for war. Any purpose you can think of.
Okay. So he's got another quest for us. Wow, we went to level 6. Let's talk to him again.
I told you, you'll know the correct groove if you just look for it. That's how things work around here. You insert the cane in the right place, and we can go into full production again. Here, take this tablet from our newest batch and head over to the elevator. Lita's been complaining that her golem's tablet is almost worn out.
What do you think I am? Your personal assistant?
There's something in it for you too, friend, and what if the elevator does break down? What are you gonna do? Run around the hills on foot? That would take much longer.
No, on my horse. But he is a trader now. And he has iron golems and clay that we could purchase if we wanted to, but they are not Anarchy.
the cane is the
So, in fact, let's start switching our people up now. Let's put all the order units into our reserves. And then we have skeletons. And we have the ghoul. So we just need one more. bunch over here. Alright. Let's go give the amulet to Kerr.
I'm so hungry. I'd fight
And then we can close the book on a Monster in the Ruins quest.
It's so cold here. Cannot leave.
Right here.
The amulet. My mother's amulet.
Yes, I brought the amulet.
Thank you. Has the thief been punished?
He's in prison by now, waiting for his execution. Are you satisfied?
I can sense it. He's scared. He is suffering. Good. There's nothing for me to guard anymore. I'll come with you.
Really? Well, keeping company with the dead will surely make immortality more interesting. A skeleton. Another skeleton.
Yes, we had another skeleton in our closet jump in. So now you can see we have skeleton archers. We have two. Full strength. We could have 3, but we don't have those available to us yet. I need the brigands to full strength. All right, so now let's go give the command tablet of the golems to Lita. So she happens to be here. Unfortunately, we got a fight right here, so we're not going to go through that. So we're going to go around to over here and then take this windy path down to here to her. So here we go. It's right up the hill. And at the top of the bridge, we're going to take a right. And there's a
Where is Sir?
dude that has a quest for us, so let's talk to him.
Ugh, those guards. What do you want? Directions to the old outpost? I wreck, damn that blasted thing.
No, I'm just curious why you're so grumpy.
I have good reason to curse. The brigands from the old outpost haven't let us use Rickville Road for 2 whole months. We pay them a toll which gets higher and higher every day. We complain to the town guards, but the thieves haven't shifted an inch. My brother Servan decided to go negotiate with them. He said he'd try and drive down the price, so that we simple peasants could use the road once more and bring our goods to market.
What do you know of your naive brother's fate?
Nothing. Servan is gone. Disappeared for good. He might be dead by now, who knows? I wish someone would tell me his fate before I lose my mind with grief.
Okay. Well, we will investigate that.
Where are you going? Who taught you to drive?
And we'll let you know. Okay. So we can see another fight radius up here, or circle. And let's take a look at that fight and see the difficulty of it. Slightly weaker bears, wolves, and dogs. Okay. Oh, here comes Trigger. Let's go this way, Trigger. Mana crystal. 100 mana. Very, very nice. Alright, so we're going to go down this windy path. And we're going to search for loot on the way down. And look, we got a path off the path. Okay. Some goodies. So you can see the elevator right down there. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Okay, before we go talk to Lita, let's follow the squirrels and the bunny. No, we are gonna go up this wash though. There is treasure to be found. Running through the weeds. Yeah, right up here. Anytime you see a wall with that rune symbol on it, means it's a false wall. Yep. And there are several of these scattered throughout the world here. And there's always a chest and a scroll. At least one of each. Vivify. Okay. Okay. We're gonna turn around and go back down. That's that same fight, the bears, the wolves, and the dogs. Garbage pile with more gold in it. Still don't understand why people throw gold away. Alright, so here we have a backpack. Another path off the path. Yep, another garbage pile. Roll with cotton. Over at the top of the hill. Sleigh bells. Okay, 6 man. Alright, we're starting to get some gold again. So we will be able to buy some more units. Barrel. More sleigh bells. Okay, so there's a fight up here.
So many undead, and not a single necromancer? Highly unusual.
Yeah. So what do we have? Zombies. 2 groups of zombies. Archers. Skeletons and ghouls. The skeletons and the ghouls are rank 2. Everyone else is rank 1. Okay. We will come back to that fight. Another cache. I ran over a rock. Okay, there's a cache right here. Alright. So, we've looked and we've looted all that we can from here for now. So let's go turn the tablet over to Lita.
Are there any wealthy knights around these parts whose retinues I might join? What can you do?
There is a scroll back here with my
I've served both as a foot
Ray
soldier
of
and
light.
an infantryman.
Read the book.
Ah, Labian's Crusade.
I don't know anything
My
about
very
crossbows,
favorite part of
but
history.
How long does it take to learn?
A new tablet for my golem. What a great gift. Could it be that someone helped Jackard with his precious press? High time, I say.
What do you mean, someone? I fixed it. I hope my trip was not in vain, either. Jackard assured me that with this tablet, the elevator will be functioning immediately.
Oh, he's an expert at making promises. He promised ages ago to mark which end goes into the golem. Yeah, I know it can only go 2 ways, but it never seems to work until my 3rd try.
Do you need help with that, too?
No, never mind. I'd better do it myself. Extra sturdy or not, these tablets are still quite fragile. Actually, I believe I'll wait for the current one to wear out completely, since now I have a spare.
Okay, so we got a summon golem
Wealthy
scroll.
knights around these parts whose retinues I might join. What can you do?
So if we look at our spell book here, we have summon clay golem, and to learn that is going to cost 140 mana crystals. That is a lot. Okay. Well, we're going to hang on to it for now. Alright, so let's jump on trigger. We're going to go all the way back to Marcel. We've done all the quests that we can in the area that doesn't require us going outside the city limits and to do fights. So let's go do the conspirator's house. We'll do that now. So we need to go talk to Oligar.
You, stay where you are. The way is open to Knights of the Guard only.
Councillor Monche sent me. Are you in charge of the guards?
The Guard's job is to catch pickpockets and keep the road clear of loiterers. I am a Knight of the Royal Guard. A search is underway. We received word that some traitors are holed up here. The same villains who conspired to attack the Batil gates. No one was found in the house or yard. I'm waiting on one more squad to report. They went to investigate the cellar. Strangely, I've had no word from them for quite a while.
Escort me to this bottomless cellar of yours at once.
Well, since the King's Counselor sent you, you may pass. My orders from the Legate of the Royal Guard, Horus, are to stay here.
How dare you?
Okay. So let's go down to the dungeon. No, it's not a dungeon. Pull the lever. Open the wall. Yes. The wall opens up.
Quite an interesting cellar.
Okay. So there's a couple caches here. There's one there. There's one up here. And then we want to go in this room. Leather gloves.
I've got a key. I
There's
just
the
need to
key.
find the door it fits.
Yeah. Alright. So now we can go upstairs. This way's blocked. So let's go left. And that key that we found happens
Cozy study. I like it.
to open that door. Chest that eye. Okay. All these scrolls that we're finding they're random. You could get anything. They'll use light. Okay. So, and we'll just check the map real quick to make sure that we didn't miss anything. All looks good. All right.
Let's go take a look around. What are you fiddling with?
This cursed thing won't open.
Just press harder.
Not much. Papers, notes.
Ah!
Come on. Come here, you bony bastard.
Oh. Okay. So we have a undead fight. Slightly weaker enemy. All of them are at rank 1. However, they have a giant skeleton. And let's see. He's got 633 health. But he has this skill that he can make himself a lot more armor resistant and magic resistant. Here we go. So you can see 3 paths, left, right, center. Put the ranged unit in the back. The ghouls there. I want the raider and the skeletons to trade. Yep, let's go just like that. Alright. So we're going to use our Burning Ray 2 on the big guy. And then we're going to use the raider on the group of 6 skeletons. Try to thin their numbers a little bit using the hit and run feature or skill. Alright, we're going to wait. We are going to wait. Skeleton archers, they do have poison arrow, however. All of these units are immune to poison. So it doesn't do any good. Oh, you gotta go again. Even a second turn, they still don't take one out. They get a second turn. Second turns are just huge in this game. Okay, so we're gonna forced march. We're gonna armor up. And we're gonna strike right back at him. Okay. Okay, so here comes the zombies come running at the ghouls. Yeah, see that's that skill. Increasing his armor. Alright. So ghouls. Take out 2 of the zombies. We're not going to ambush the skeleton. Okay, there's nowhere for the raider to go. We're going to use Burning Ray on the big guy again. Even though he's a little bit more resistant, you can see it didn't do as much damage. We are gonna wait. We are gonna wait. Boy, they just cannot take down a single skeleton. Okay. Oh, Didn't break the line. Trying to break the line. Because it's better to break these lines and then try to get here to where you can triple team it up on this guy. But it just did not happen this turn. We're gonna wait. Burning Ray, that'll take him out completely. Yeah, let's wait. 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 There we go. Okay, let's see if they can't reach. Okay, that's okay. We'll go there. So we got 2 of them. Okay. Yeah. No, we're gonna wait on him. Ghouls can get to him. Yeah, but the ghouls will get the counter strike. That's what I was just trying to figure out. And so the ghouls did. All right. So the brigands got to rank 2. It's going to cost me 1,270 gold. We get 500. Yeah. Went a little backwards on that one. But we did get the healer's belt. So +2 to health and +1 to magical resistance. Alright. Let's start taking a look around. See what they were hiding. Must have been something important down here that they were looking for.
Perfect secret lair. I wish I had one like it myself.
Sarcophagus. Let's see. 6 mana, 23 gold. Scroll. A letter. And a chest. All in all, not too bad. Let's head up. Double check to make sure we didn't miss any loot. Nope, we're good. Let's head on back. And let's turn this quest in.
I'll finish searching the house. You, gather your company and pursue Tenebras. Quickly now, before he escapes.
I go at once, Your Grace. We'll crush that bastard.
And you, guard. Did you not hear my order?
I did, dear Horus, but I don't serve you.
Tenebras. How are you here? What crooked business is this? Answer me, now!
Later, my friend, please. We are not alone.
Nope.
So, you're Horus? Your timing is excellent.
The guard was busy looking for suspects. Most of all, I needed this one.
Tenebras, leader of the Dark Adepts. At your service.
Stop playing the fool, Tenebros. Who paid you off?
The Adepts did not sanction your assassination, nor accept any contracts in your name. Yes, we followed you, but to kill you? What for? I assure you, if the Adepts desired your demise, we would never have wasted our energy on such a dubious scheme.
Is that your word for it? Scheme? Your assassins slaughtered everyone at the Batil gates.
Not just my assassins. They were brought through to the caves by people in guard uniforms. New uniforms, delivered to guard headquarters only the day before. They entered posing as an escort, and they knew the password. The password entrusted to you and your knights, Horus, and no one else.
Enough! If you knew all that, why didn't you intervene?
Because this time, dear Horus, you are not the only one who was deceived. By the darkness, if our spies knew what was going on.
You just weren't paid enough. Cordon off the area. Leave no stone unturned. Any evidence you discover must be sent to me immediately.
You found a thing or two in the basement, yes? If you want to uncover the person behind the assassination attempt, it would be prudent to pass this evidence over to us.
So, again, we have a choice to make on how this quest ends. We could tell Horus what we found in the basement, or we could tell Tenebras what we found in the basement. We need order points, so we're going to give it to Horus.
What do you think of the note? Is this Farad person one of yours?
I certainly do know this jackal. He's a stain on the honor of the guard. Just this morning, I gave him leave to attend to some family matters. He was supposed to be traveling to Castle Rock. As soon as we're done here, I'll go after the miscreant and commit him to trial.
I'm afraid he's not the only miscreant in your ranks. I'll deal with this Farad of yours myself.
Yes. What you're saying is reasonable. I'll write a warrant for the arrest of Farad. Act in my name, please. But I must warn you, many of the Knights of Castle Rock swore allegiance to Farad, and not the crown. Be prepared for a melee.
So, and we got 2 order points for that. And so now we want to go up to the top of the hill. We're going to deal with Cutter in just a second. We have a new recruiter, and this recruiter has only Anarchy units. That's it. And I don't know. I think the Anarchy units are so much fun. The new recruiter is Irene. And she has all kinds of recruits. So for the skeleton archers, you can have up to 10. So let's put those 2 away. Yeah, let's buy all of them. Two. Okay. That'll do it for them. We need one more ghoul. We can have up to 8 of them. So let's buy 1. Okay. And then she also has the dark spirits. So we're going to get... I want 2 of those. So, I mean, you can see all of our money. Now we're down to 2,000 gold. So, she also has assassins, and she also has the dark adepts, which, let's see, it takes 1,600 leadership. We're about halfway, a little over, but they cost 5,300 gold per. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop there with our recruiting. Okay, so we got. Oh, I think I need to get 3 more skeletons as well. Yeah. Let's get those now. I know that I'm running out of money, but we need them. And if you don't see a number by them, like the assassins have 8 and the dark adepts have 3, because that's all she has. These numbers are limited. These, however, are unlimited. So keep that in mind. Alright, so we want all the skeletons. Well, let's get our full rank there. I don't think I'm going to use the dark spirit yet. I want to use the archers though. And probably at the raider, probably the ghouls. Yeah.
I said, give me a drink.
Okay. So with this all Anarchy army, we're going to take on Cutter.
Stupid chicken.
And just out of curiosity, so now we have 4 finesse and 4 order points. And so we're going to save our talent points till we unlock these 2. Okay. Alright. Let's attack. He has deserters and he has brigands. Alright. We are going to put archers. I think I like the archers on this side. Okay, here we go. We can use Burning Ray. The brigands are the stronger ones. They're having a bad day. Lost one more. And they lost one more. You're all alone, buddy. Okay. So, we'll have the ghouls. Lost 3 of them. Now we're going to use the brigands to ambush. Now the skeleton archer will poison them. Now we'll armor up. And the skeletons take one more. Okay. Let's burning ray these guys. Yeah. We're gonna hold off on you. Wait. Oh, they gotta go. See, that is the beauty of an extra turn. We're gonna move them. Needed burning ray. Alright. Well, that was easy. We got a level up included. 580 to heal up, 542. When we make, what is that, 28? Yeah. Okay. So here's the last chick. And you can see we got another order point. I'm just going to run down. Let's go turn this in.
Hey, heard the new joke about the savior of Nostria? We've heard all the savior jokes.
What do we do now?
Here are your chicks. The whole lot. The locals must be dim-witted. Or someone else would have caught them before I did.
Oh, my precious little chickies. My treasures. I thank you with all my heart. You saved me.
Saved you? 200 gold made it worthwhile.
Okay. Well, we got more than that. Just got 1,000. All right. So we just got to level 7, and we have 6 talent points. And like I said, we're gonna save them so we either get bookworm or glory. So as you can tell in the early game, like levels 1 through 10, we are going to act like a warrior more than a mage, just because we want to increase our leadership as much as we can. Speaking of leadership, I need to fill in my ranks as much as we can. That way, some of these fights will make it a little easier for us. 888. Okay, there we go. Troops at full capacity there. So we've done all the quests now here in Marcella, and now we need to leave the gates here. And we're going to come down this path to here. We have a little bit of a fight right there. So we're going to go do that next. Went a little too far. Backed up.
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
there's a waypoint right there too. So we want to discover that. Okay, there's some caches over here. There. And that's another thing. We've got a bunch of stuff that we can turn in and sell, like a copper mug and sleigh bells. Here's a barrel. Take that. And then there's another, I don't know, it's a basket or what, inside this cart. Yep, it's a basket. And we got some bear fat. Yeah. Alright, so here's our fight. A weak enemy. We have 7 clay golems and then 2 spirits of light. Okay. So the idea here is to get XP for our units. What these do. There. Something like that. Funny. Do I even want to use Burning Ray? Yeah. I guess I do. Let's see if they... Nope. They don't. We're gonna wait. We're gonna let them come to us. So they dispel themselves from burning, but now we just poison them, so. Hope you got another one. Yep, let them come to us. Yeah, we'll do a hit and run. Took out one of them. Alright. Double turn. Okay, that's good. Now the brigands can come down. Wipe one out. Now the skeletons, we'll just have them go all the way down. Alright, we're gonna have him wait. There's 4 of them though. Sure. Got one of them. Okay. Come back to you. Plug it in the middle there. They're gonna ambush the clay golems. Archers. Yeah, let's take the kill. Yep. Okay. There you go. Oh, double turn. Reach. You can't. Alright, we'll have the ghouls finish them off. There we go. So they went to rank 2. This time we actually made money. What, like 215? Okay. No, Trigger, I'm not going to ride you down the hill just because I want to loot. Yep, there's a chest right there. Okay, let's go into this area. There's a barrel. We got that lucky horseshoe.
Have you heard?
I believe there's like a chest or something back there. Yep. And we got a city map.
Have you heard? Felicia's son sent her another gift. Lucky Kelsey.
I'm glad we got that because that means we'll never get lost again. Okay. So we have a fight here. This is the bears. Yeah. The wolves, the bears, and the dogs. There is a backpack with a glazed teapot. Okay. Does a teapot with a glaze over it, does it make it more special? Does it work more efficiently or something? I don't know. Okay, so here we have another quest. Before we start that off, let's read this book.
Enough of that
It's a series of
Any
books.
more of your belly aching and you'll get a taste of the whip. And it doesn't taste...
What's going on? I hope this is worth my time.
We caught a thief is all. Little Weasel's been stealing food from our cellar. Says he's Hugo, Harsh George's son. That's the headman of Rickville. Believe it or not, the boy begged me not to tell his father. We should tell George about this sneak. That man knows how to solve a problem.
Alright. So let's talk to Hugo.
Curious. Very curious. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Look, Dad found me a cushy job in the magistrate's office in the capital. But I shirked my duties, so they fired me. I was too afraid to return home. My father's awful strict. He beat me into a whole new shape. So I became a vagabond and ended up stealing food because I was so hungry.
You failed at your duties. Look at yourself. You're so lazy you couldn't even come up with a good excuse. Let me guess. Then you started screaming for help.
Give this medallion to my mama. Her name's Cora. She'll know what to do. Help me out and I'll give you something nice. You have my word.
Okay. So we also have a recruiter here, Artemo, and he has dwarves, bears, and the royal dogs. Okay, and then we also over here have Allison, and she has a few mage things. For one, she has the Disciple's Hood. Let's sell our trash. For one. Ooh. Wow. We had a lot of it, apparently. Okay, let's sell. And let's sell the garbage. Okay. Yeah, we had a lot of trash here. I'm gonna buy Vivify. And I'm gonna buy Disciple's Hood. We have the Healer's Belt. Mercury Amulet. And the Tourmaline Ring. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it. These spells I'm not too keen on to getting right now. We'll take a look at those a little bit later. Alright. Oh, so we have a broken cart up the road, and looks like they have a quest for us. So let's just take a quick look at the back here. Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's go talk to
We must summon my eagles.
Severe.
What about... Please, kind stranger, wait. We are travelers in trouble.
Drop the kind stranger talk and I'll consider it. What do you want?
We were attacked there, at the old outpost. Those dastardly brigands took all we had. Teach them a lesson, will you? I'll stake my head there's only a few. A dozen at most. They'll likely scatter as soon as they lay eyes on you.
A dozen at most. They're not a man short of an army. This outpost is a tough nut to crack, my friends. I doubt you can take them single-handedly. You'll need my help.
You're blowing everything out of proportion, witch. Don't you listen to her. Sort out those robbers at the old outpost and you'll see how generous I am. With gold, in case I wasn't being plain. And aside from the reward, I'll sing your praises to whoever will listen. Everyone will know who came to my aid.
He's hastening you along because he's in a rush to get his possessions back. He's in a big hurry. I know a ritual to summon mighty eagles. Help me complete the rite, and I'll help you take the outpost without spilling too much blood.
Attack now. It's as simple as that.
We must summon
Okay,
my eagles.
so this is
What
a
about summoning some
finesse
pigeons? They're about to escape with all our...
finesse power choice. Finesse, summon the eagles, power just try to do a beatdown.
No bandit.
We're
I'll
gonna
have you know
choose the
I'm
finesse
smart.
option
You're
on
such a
this.
legalist.
Let's talk
Why did
to
you hire
Tamir
me?
again.
How are we going to summon the eagles? And why?
Robbers and murderers have taken the outpost, and plenty of archers among them as well. If I summon the birds, they'll assist us in the fight. Although, I haven't tried summoning anything yet. But my mentor is Belinda, the most skilled witch in all Ruin. I know all the incantations up and down. Now, how exactly did it go again? At the hour of noon, seek a rattleberry bush and pick its fruit. Take the feather of a wonder bird, lord of all bird kind, and lay it upon the altar, then chant the words of power.
Simple enough. Which is to be expected, since you're still an apprentice.
Now help me summon the eagles. We'll punish the brigands together, and I'll reward you afterwards.
Okay. So we did get this disciple's hood, and so we're gonna put this on now. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So now arcane knowledge at 54, magic power at 35. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me today. But I want to thank you all for following along. And I'm hoping that you're enjoying this so far. And we will see you on the next one. And if there's any game that you guys are playing that you'd like me to try, let me know. Shoot a suggestion in the comments below. All right. Thank you. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.